So how do we go from this to this? Well, hello world, yes I am the social media superstar, I am the glitch in the system. I'm a content creator, a professional wrestler, I am Jay Walker. So how do we go from this to this? Well, time definitely played a factor, but it seems so obvious now. Initially, my idea was to portray the social media superstar. I drew inspiration from the likes of a young Chris Jericho, the Kardashians, The Rock, and even this young hoorah version of The Miz. I was an arrogant socialite who did anything and everything to get noticed, including some questionable videos. But stuff like,
"You're not faster than any bullet, you're not the man of steel, you'll be your own superhero saving us from the heels."
okay, I was young. But stuff like that kinda worked. See, nobody at the time was doing social media, especially at that level. It really helped me stand out from the rest of the locker room and carve my own little niche. The problem was, and there was one issue for sure that stood out, and that was the character that you saw in my videos didn't really reflect who I looked like in the ring. And eventually, all of this caught up to me. I had just lost my first championship. I really felt like things were going pretty stale for me, so it was time for a change. It was time to evolve. Well, eventually, the idea hit me. I got some new gear, a fresh new look, an entirely new character change. I wanted to portray the dark side of social media, and thus, the social media sociopath was born. This was more polished. I was clean and professional, but also pure evil and slowly rallying a cult. I drew inspiration from the likes of Ric Flair, the Macho Man, Mankind, the Joker, Jake the Snake Roberts. It was great. I was really getting over. That wasn't until my gear got stolen. I lost the entire look I had worked so hard to create. And I really started to feel trapped as the character I was playing.
You're telling us we're trapped like rats?
So it was time for a change up again, and time to play a good guy again. And it was weird because I didn't want to completely abandon everything I'd worked so hard to create and something that was really working very well, but there was just this problem and I couldn't find that balance with being crazy and getting a positive reaction from the audience. So it was time to go back to the drawing board.
Okay, let's just keep using the same old dirty brush.
So where do you go next? In my head had been racking ideas over and over and over again, but it was a time in a mall. This black denim vest with hood stood out. I knew that I had to get it. I knew that this was going to be part of the new look, and I didn't know what exactly it was yet, but it was something that really piqued my interest. And pair that with a new show that had come out called Mr. Robot. And after seeing episode 1, it hit me so hard. It just made the most sense. A vigilante hacker.
Hacker man.
So I have the hacker idea. I've got this vest with the hood to help portray that look and get it over visually to the audience coming to see me wrestle. One extra little characteristic I love to add, I'd always been a fan of the TV series Dexter. I love the idea of collecting data on my opponents, and that's where writing my opponent's name on CDs comes to light, which you may have seen in some of my previous promos. I've also added headphones, I've got some brand new theme music, pair that with Tron Legacy, with Ready Player One, and a lot of inspiration from Bret the Hitman Hart, and we've got ourselves a brand new character. Just one little detail needed to be added to finally complete this entire look, and that was getting a brand new pair of tights. And I was able to do so thanks to the amazing support and family that I have over on Patreon for my page I like to call The Network. It is my Patreon. It's got over 40 hours of categorized bonus content, from podcast appearances to unreleased matches, photos, and a ton of free merch to be had as well. I'll make sure to pin it in the comments if you're interested in checking it out. So back to this new hacker look. I've got everything going. New tights, vest, gear, I've got gloves. It's really coming together really well. The blue hair as well as a signature piece of my imagery. But there was something that just kind of magically happened. A happy accident, if you will. See, Cody Rhodes was the TNT champion for AEW, and he threw out the open challenge. And I threw my name in the hat. And my videos were really gaining momentum. When names were asked of who you wanted to see challenge Cody next, I was in that top 3 to 5 list of people every day on social media. So I was doing videos regularly to try to keep my name in people's brains. I stumbled upon a Facebook ad, and this really sealed the deal for me, was this mask. It just completes the look absolutely perfectly, gives a whole new level of my gimmick that helps complete that hacker look, and I couldn't be happier with the end result. It was like the missing piece of the puzzle for me, a light bulb moment. And that's the thing about being a professional wrestler. Things constantly change, you're always evolving, thinking of these new ideas, you're growing. It never ends.
This is the song that Charlie Horse.
And that's why I say time really played a factor in this. Playing these different characters over time, slowly evolving, changing the look, all of my experiences all come together to make me who I am today. Speaking of today would probably be the perfect day to go check out my Pro Wrestling Tees Store to get merch like this. I'm always adding new designs, all with special meanings and phrases behind them, and now you can order customized videos as well. That's right. You want a birthday shout out? You want to prank a friend to think they've been hacked? You need me to promote your podcast or your YouTube videos? Let's talk and figure something out really cool. Or just get a shirt, whatever you want. I'm not your mom. So let me know what you think in the comments of the new gimmick. Do you love the evolution of the character? Do you love the inspirations I've drawn from? I will absolutely be in there to respond to any questions you guys have. And while you're there, please make sure to give this video a like. It just lets other people know that it's worth watching amongst all the other millions of videos out there. That's it for now though. Thanks for sticking around. If you have any questions following that, the best way to reach me, guys, is on Twitter. @IamJaywalker. I am always on there, ready to engage and chat it out because I love professional wrestling just as much as you, the fans, do. But that's it for this week. Thanks for tuning in. Bye-bye for now. Logging off.
Got a favor to ask. If you want to hear more stories like this one, go ahead, click that subscribe button.
I didn't hear no bell. Oh my God!